Hi everyone, Chef Anthony here. Today I'm talking about the Wolf Steam Oven, really focusing on the feature of Sous Vide system. So today we're going to make a steak with some potatoes and veg all in one with the Sous Vide feature. The Sous Vide feature is actually going to pump air into your oven and circulate it around, mimicking the circulation of the warm water that you do in the Sous Vide water bath, kind of on your island or anywhere in your kitchen, but now built into your oven. Steam oven, nice and easy. Let's talk about it. Here's our front screen. Here's our home screen. We're going to jump right into Sous Vide. There's a ton of modes, ton of features, but this is the one we're focusing on. Now it'll say Sous Vide. It'll give us our temperature here, then it'll give us our options, and that heart is really where to save it. But we click on the options, we could set the time and duration, for a precise recipe. Today we're going to go right into temperature. We're going to go right at 120 degrees, okay? And then we're going to set our system, and then we're going to hit start. So you hear the water, it's going to pump, it's going to fill, and it's going to come up to temperature right here is what's going to do. So they give you the little wolf flame and, once it goes up. But what we're going to do is here, we're going to get that oven, crank it to 120 degrees. So we're going to circulate the air around that steak and mimic that sous vide. Okay, everyone, oven's up to temperature. We're ready to roll. We have all of our items cryovac ready to go. Look at these potatoes, look amazing. The steak looks phenomenal. Then we have broccoli and carrot as well. So right here, okay? So, and the beauty about this is we can put this all in right now. They're all gonna cook to various different times, but being that we have it at 120 degrees, it's never, the internal temp of whatever it is, it's not gonna get over 120. So the idea behind the sous vide is, seasoning, flavoring, compacting that flavor in these cryovac bags in circulated water. So let's do it. Really nice, especially the sub. It gives us a ton of room to do this. So lay this nice and flat like this, okay? Glide it out for your viewing audience here. And look how nice that is. Thank you there, Matt. Ready to roll. Tuck this just so it looks a little easier. And this is just a preference because I like the airflow to be a little bit better. But here is essentially your whole meal. Steam it at 120 on various temperatures, and we're going to check the end result, but this should be amazing. All right, guys, it's been about 2 hours. We're going to open this up. I want to let you see what this looks like. Got everything in great here. Go with the steak right now. Perfect. All right. Okay, so now we're out of the sous vide system. We held it at the 120, so we took it out of the bag, and here's a good tip. We just, patted it dry with some paper towel. Now we're on the induction top. We have it up to about an 8, and we're just going to show you how to finish this dish off. So we're going to pan sear it, crust it, get a good caramelization on it, okay? So ready to roll. It's exactly what we want to hear. We want to hear that nice sear, okay? And really what we're doing is the reverse cooking, the reverse searing. So once we get that, caramelization on it, we know the internal temp from the oven has done its job. We're just going for the browning points, the searing, the kind of overall look. So around, say 3 minutes on each side till it's golden brown, okay? Perfect, so, got that nice consistency. It's been about 3 minutes. Let's flip that. Look at that. That's great caramelization, great texture. Nice and dry, too. Look at that. It's unbelievable. Another 2 minutes, and we're ready to slice. Okay, finished product on our steak right here. Pan seared on each side. We're just going to cut into it to show you the nice texture and really what we build on. Look at that. It's great, isn't it? It's perfect. Look at the tender, the juicy, crispy outside. I mean, this is the exact texture that you need in sous vide cooking. But here's the deal. Like, even when I do this, you can see the amount of moisture, the amount of liquid just coming out of that. That clear liquid means it's cooked. It means we got a great sear on the side. This is a foolproof way to finish your steak. Whether you're doing a skirt steak or a tender cut, this is the ideal way in sous vide cooking.